news you may or may not be aware of. Sperm whales, when left alone by hunters, are thought to have the capacity to grow over 100 feet in length. Postman Pat is due to make a comeback, but Pat himself is worried about the choice of script writers.
Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow wow.
Bow wow.
And more to the point, if you pay a tenner for 8 movies on a DVD set, it's not very likely you're going to be in for a blockbuster marathon. We start in some kind of scientific base, where there's something nasty in a cage. And rule number 1 about scientists developing genetically engineered, bionic, man-eating monsters just for the hell of it: make sure they can escape as soon as possible. Oh good, nice to see you have. The monster holes up in an abandoned house, where the walls seem to be made of cardboard, and wouldn't you just know it, a group of dim-wit teenagers decide to spend the night there. They've barely had a chance to make a start on their cauliflower-brained horror movie teenage wallies cliches, when there's something nasty lurking up the chimney.
You boys and girls won't get any toys if you don't pull me out.
Next time, try leaving some milk and a tangerine. The monster itself is kind of like what a gorilla suit would look like if it was made by Class 3C. It slashes people to death, it bleeds milkshake, it also seems to see in Andy Warhol vision. It goes into a psychopathic frenzy every time someone has sex. I think slasher film villains suffer from a similar condition. Needless to say, the monster looks utterly ridiculous, completely undermining the movie. This film tries so hard to be a gore flick, but the scenes of carnage just look ridiculous rather than frightening. And the somewhat comic-looking costume also means that the scenes later in the movie, where we're ridiculously supposed to feel for the creature, also fall completely flat. The police are on the scene, but they're soon undermined by the CIA, FBI, MFI, UFO, TCP, or whatever the bloody hell they are. They also have a look round the Scientific Research Centre, which I can't help thinking looks more like the set from a game show.
Life is the name of the game, and I wanna play the game with you.
Naturally, the monster is gunned down, and then some FBI woman goes completely over the top in a display of overacting. If only this movie had had a lot more unintentionally funny moments, it would have been vaguely watchable.
4 inches on the hand of heaven.